Oh. Well, hello there, everybody. Guess what? This is a comedy thief, and you're watching
Funny old guys.
That's what we are. Our bugler is very talented. Oh, we're much larger before, and I almost spilled my coffee. But anyway, what we do, this is a joke-a-thon. It's a round-robin joke-telling. You laugh hysterically. We make a lot of money based upon your laughter. So anyway, I'd like to have Dr. Fatpacker say hello to our audience.
Guten Tag, everybody. So nice to have you with us today.
Hey. And Friar Schmuck, 2920. I'm checking the time here. Say hello there, buddy, to our wonderful fans and friends.
Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great day.
By the way, what on earth is going on behind you?
Oh, you've heard of papal bulls? Here's some papal bulls.
Papal?
Yeah.
That's hard to say.
It really is.
So anyway, let's start with the jokes. Dr. Fatpacker, it's your turn.
All righty. Now, I'm going to get my final 3 knock-knock jokes out, and then I can throw them away with everything else. So, knock-knock.
Who's there?
Anita.
Anita who?
I need to ride home. Can you help me?
Oh.
Knock-knock.
Go ahead.
Somebody say who's there. I don't know whose door I'm knocking on.
The friar do it.
Who's
Okay,
there?
knock-knock.
Who's there?
Canoe.
Canoe? Canoe
Canoe
who?
come out and play?
Oh.
Apparently not. Last one, knock-knock.
Who's there?
Avenue.
Avenue who?
Avenue, you heard this joke before?
Oh, many times. Oh.
Okay, knock-knock jokes are gone.
Tell us a really funny joke.
Okay, well, there were 50 friars that, they passed on and they went up to heaven at the pearly gates. Okay.
Woo.
And St. Peter says to them, all right, I want to thank you guys for your service, but, before I let you in, I got to know if any of you guys ever fooled around.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, 49 of them raised their hands. And St. Peter said, okay, you 49, you go into purgatory and take that deaf guy with you.
Oh! Folks, I forgot to mention we have a new sponsor.
Oh, cool.
All right. It's called Dry Poop. Okay?
Right.
Dry Poop. Yeah. It's meant specifically for dogs who have constipation, right? So what they can do is when they're out trotting around, trying to do their stuff, all right, and they can't, this product, what did I call it? Dry poop? Yeah, dry poop.
Yes, you did.
Yes, okay. All you have to do, or your master can do it too, is you just drop a little water on one of these tablets and it gets nice and big and firm and fluffy and even smelly. You can get this at your Rite Aid store for $19.95. Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh my God. Well, lately I've been feeling like my body has gotten totally out of shape. So I got my doctor's permission to join a fitness club and I started exercising. So I decided to take an aerobics class for seniors. Oh, I bent, I twisted, I gyrated, I jumped up and down and perspired for an hour. Huh. By the time I got my leotards on, the class was over.
Oh.
That story is a stretch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Schmuck, go for it.
Well, I tell you, at my monastery here, we have a tradition. Okay, I'm exempt because I'm a hunter, but when the novitiates come in there, they can only say 2 words once a year. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And so, a couple of years ago, this brother gets up and he says, "Food stinks."
Wow.
A year goes by, and he goes, "That's hard." Another year goes by, and he goes, "I quit." And I said, "Well, no wonder. All you did was complain ever since you got here."
Oh, no. So what was the joke that you told, Doc?
Bus, about what? I've told several jokes. What do you need?
The knock-knock joke? Or
I had knock-knock jokes today.
the
Oh,
spandex joke?
oh, what the hell? I got a good joke.
It's a leotards thing.
I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Today,
Oh, yeah?
I went to my fitness center
Oh, good for you.
and I saw this drop dead gorgeous gal in the corner of the gym. I'm just stunning. And I'm old. So I said to my trainer, I want to make an impression on that young lady. He says, what kind of equipment do you think I ought to use? And my trainer said, I would suggest the ATM in the lobby. That's what. Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh, Val, I was in the bar the other day when this cowboy walked in, when he sat next to a very attractive woman. He gives her a quick glance and then casually looks at his watch for a moment. Well, the woman notices this and says, well, is your date running late? He goes, no, I just got this state-of-the-art watch and I was just testing it. So the lady says, oh, a state-of-the-art watch? What's so special about it? And he says, it uses alpha waves to talk to me telepathically.
Mm.
And the lady says, what is it telling you now? Says, well, it says that you're not wearing panties. When the lady says, well, it must be broken because I am wearing panties. The cowboy smiles and he taps his watch and he goes, damn, the damn thing's an hour fast.
Oh.
That was on the line. That was borderline.
That was on the line. You're right. That's good. You get an A+. Friar Schmuck.
Okay, well, a lot of people want to know how I became a friar. And the truth is, a few years ago, my car broke down in front of this monastery.
Ooh.
And I walked in there and they gave me a room for the night. I thought that was very generous of them. But I heard this strange oohing and eyeing and moaning. And I go, what in the world?
Ooh.
So I asked one of the friars there what happened. They said, well, we can't tell you unless you become a monk. And I said, well, I just got to know what does it take to become a monk in this order? And they said, well, what you're going to have to do is count every blade of grass in the field behind the monastery, and then you'll be ready to become a monk. So for 3 years, I did nothing but count every blade of grass in this field behind me. Okay. And finally, when I had learned enough humility and patience, I walked in and said, I'm ready. And they said, okay. And I said, tonight you have to let me know. And they said, all right, we'll let you know. And they gave me a silver key.
Ooh.
Wow.
About 2 o'clock in the morning, I hear the oohing and the eyeing and the moaning. And I go, ooh. So I use a silver key and I put it in this door. It opens up, and you know what? There was another door. And I said, I can't believe this. So I go back to the brother and said, what's the big deal with the silver key? It opened the door. All I got was another door. He says, you figured it out. Now you're ready for the gold key.
Oh.
I took the gold key and I walked in and I put it in. And you know what? Behind that was a door just covered in jewels. So I ran back and said, what's the deal? He says, oh, you figured out the second door. Here, take the ruby key. And I put the ruby key in there, opened up the door. And you know what?
What?
Oh, great tell.
I can't tell you because you're not monks.
Oh, my Lord.
That was a good response.
Wow.
I'm sure.
I went to a bar after work. I sat next to a salesman. I heard a phone ring, and he put his hand up to his ear, and he said, yeah, I got the contract. I'll be on the morning flight, 7:35. Okay, goodbye, honey. Yeah. And I said, what the hell are you doing with your hand? He said, sir, he says, what you're looking at is the very latest in technology, worldwide communication. He says, beneath my skin are all the circuitry just below the skin. We've got a speaker here. We've got a microphone here. He says, I can call worldwide using my hand and this circuitry. And I said, unbelievable. And at some point, the guy says, I'll be right back. I've got to go pee. That goes with the old joke too. But anyway, so and he goes for half an hour. I said, something's wrong. I says, I better check on him. I go in, I can't even find him. I open up all the stalls. The last stall, there he is, bending over with his trousers around his ankles. And I said, and there's a roll of toilet paper stuck in his butt. I said, what are you doing now? He says, just be patient. I'll be out in a minute. I'm waiting for a fax to come in. That's what I'm doing. Oh, this is your last one. Man, this is fast. Last one.
All right, Val, you ever have that problem where you go on in an elevator when you say you're going to the 6th floor?
Yes.
And 2 other people come in and one's going to 2, one's going to 3, so now you got 2 stops before yours, right? Well, the other day I got onto this elevator. When I punched the button for the 6th floor,
yes,
I saw this young woman running to catch it. So I held the door open for her, and wouldn't you know, she pressed 3. And I smiled and I said, if I had known you were going to do that, I wouldn't have held the door. And she looked at me and said, if I had known you were going to say that, I'd have pressed them all.
Oh, I got to throw this one in.
Oh, please.
Just take like 15 seconds. I went in an elevator, but it was up high, and this drop-dead gorgeous gal got in. Beautiful breasts. I mean, she was stunning. And she said, would you please press 1? So I did. And the pain is still excruciating. I can barely walk.
I can imagine.
This is the Comedy Thief, and we're not done. We have a point of conversation just between the 3 of us. You guys ready? All right.
Jawohl.
Like a news guy. All right, here we go. Where is it? Oh, okay. You're a lion tamer in the circus. One day, one of your lions says to you, when you're not looking, I'm going to grab you and I'm going to eat you up. So what do you do or say to that lion with that threat, Dr. Fatpacker?
Well, honestly, I would look that lion in the eye when said, hey, when you're looking, I will shoot you dead.
Oh, that takes care of that problem. Okay.
That's right.
Friar Schmuck, what would you do in that situation? You're a lion tamer, and the lion just threatened you to kill you and eat you.
Well, if the lion started talking to me, I'd stop using acid.
I have a similar answer, Friar.
Yeah.
The first thing I would say is you talk very well for a lion. You're articulating perfectly. Number 2, if you eat me, I'm going to give you the worst case of indigestion you have ever felt in your life. And the third one is I'd punch him in the mouth and run. That's...
You know why lions don't eat clowns?
So anyway, we're done. We're out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed and laughed your head off. And it's just, but we'll see you next time. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Boss, last is close.
I almost forgot. This happens often because I'm old. We invite a very famous celebrity to be in our very next video. And this week, we're going to invite, oh my goodness, very famous actor, comedian, band leader, Jackie Gleason. Jackie, you're going to be on a very...
Oh, when away we go. Yeah.
Honey, what?
I believe he has passed away by now, yeah.
Wait a minute. You mean he's dead?
Yes.
Jawohl.
Well, then we can't invite him. Who do we name Jackie? Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan.
That'll work.
Jackie Chan.
Okay, Jackie Chan. Yeah, you're going to be on our very next Funny Old Guys video. You have to check in with us at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And if you don't check in within 24 hours, Jackie, we're going to give you 2 things, a karate chop, and we're going to put you in the trash bin. So, this is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye and farewell. We steal everything you see and hear on our videos. Pass it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his goodbye and his farewell.
Tschüss, Nay. Oh, speaking of sending us an email, if you do that, we will send you some of these special business cards with our YouTube address on it so you can pass them out to your friends and be that. Oh, and before you go, don't forget, go down at the bottom and subscribe. That would be very nice of you. And we would appreciate it too.
And there we go. And Friar Schmuck, I love your name.
Thank you, my son.
Is that your professional name or your real name?
Yes. I
Say,
just want to tell everybody out there, just remember, thou shalt not steal, but if you do, give the church 10%.
oh,
There you go.
okay. Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye and farewell. We'll see you all down the road.